Alright, let's talk about the dynamic crypto world. Now enter our main characters for today's unfolding drama. First you have Bitcoin, the undisputed king, and then you have XRP, a plucky contender that's not trying to be another Bitcoin but rather its much faster, significantly cheaper cousin. Can this ambitious cousin actually usurp the family patriarch and take over the entire crypto kingdom by the year 2025? Let's investigate further. First up in our comparison is Bitcoin, the digital gold, as its proponents lovingly call it. Then we have XRP. XRP is a different creature altogether, developed with a very specific purpose in mind. Its ambition is to be the super slick, ultra-efficient lubricant in the often creaky machinery of global finance, especially for cross-border payments. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty speed and transaction costs, because this is where XRP really tries to shine. Alright, let's address the rather large, legally shaped elephant in the room. The regulatory drama surrounding XRP. This isn't just a minor hiccup, it's a full-blown legal tempest. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC as it's more commonly known, decided to file a major lawsuit against Ripple Labs, the company most prominently associated with the creation and distribution of XRP. This lawsuit has sent shockwaves through the entire cryptocurrency community. The crux of the SEC's argument is this. They believe XRP is and always has been an unregistered security. This classification has significant implications for how XRP is traded and perceived. The immediate and ongoing impact of this lawsuit has been, to put it mildly, a bit of a nightmare for XRP and its holders. Investors have been left in a state of limbo, unsure of what the future holds. Following the SEC's announcement, several major cryptocurrency exchanges, particularly those operating in the United States, got understandably nervous and decided to delist XRP or suspend its trading. This move has only added to the uncertainty. Consequently, the price of XRP has been on a gut-wrenching roller coaster. Investors have seen their holdings fluctuate wildly, adding to the overall sense of instability. This cloud of regulatory uncertainty acts as a massive brake on XRP's adoption, especially among the very institutions it aims to serve. The potential for legal repercussions makes it a risky proposition. Traditional banks and established financial payment providers. These institutions are typically risk-averse and prefer to avoid any legal entanglements. If they can't be sure that using XRP is legally sound and won't result in hefty fines or reputational damage, they are far more likely to stick with older, albeit less efficient systems. This hesitation stifles innovation and slows down the adoption of potentially transformative technologies. Section 4, Bitcoin's head start, the enduring power of the first mover. So let's talk about Bitcoin's biggest historical advantage. It got there first. It was the original, the trailblazer. This early entry allowed Bitcoin to build up what's known as the network effect. Bitcoin boasts the largest and most established network of users, miners who secure its blockchain, developers contributing to its software, and businesses willing to accept it as payment. This creates a powerful gravitational pull, attracting even more users, investment, and infrastructure, making its ecosystem incredibly robust and resilient. For XRP to overcome this entrenched institutional preference is a monumental challenge. Section 5, XRP's secret weapon, the Ripple protocol, and its technological edge. Now, despite Bitcoin's formidable advantages, let's not prematurely write off XRP. It possesses some genuinely impressive technological capabilities, particularly when viewed through the lens of its intended purpose. The XRP ledger, XRPL, is the underlying distributed ledger technology that powers XRP. It was engineered from its inception to be exceptionally fast, remarkably cost-effective, and highly scalable, specifically for facilitating payments. Unlike Bitcoin, which relies on an energy-intensive process called proof of work to validate transactions, the XRPL utilizes a unique consensus mechanism that is significantly more efficient and environmentally friendly. Building upon the XRPL, Ripple, the company, has developed a suite of products and services, most notably RippleNet. This network is designed to connect disparate financial institutions, banks, payment providers, and digital asset exchanges across the globe, enabling them to process cross-border payments with far greater speed and lower cost than the traditional correspondent banking system. Section 6, Crystal Balls and Expert Whispers. peering into XRP's potential future. So we arrive at the multi-trillion-dollar question: can XRP actually achieve this audacious goal of surpassing Bitcoin by 2025? This is a topic that has sparked intense debate among financial experts, crypto enthusiasts, and market analysts alike. Some of these voices are incredibly optimistic about XRP's prospects. They believe that XRP has the potential to revolutionize the financial industry. They highlight its clear and present utility in cross-border payments, which is a significant advantage in today's globalized economy. Its demonstrable technological advantages for that specific use case, such as faster transaction times and lower fees, make it a strong contender in the crypto space. And the enormous potential for widespread adoption if, and it remains a very significant if, the dark clouds of regulatory uncertainty finally dissipate. Regulatory clarity could be a game changer for XRP. On the other side of this speculative divide, you have the staunch skeptics and the Bitcoin maximalists, who are equally vocal in their opinions, and they too present compelling arguments. They argue that Bitcoin's first-mover advantage is insurmountable. They will, quite rightly, emphasize Bitcoin's deeply entrenched dominance, which has been built over more than a decade, its unparalleled network effect that grows stronger by the day, attracting more users and investors, and its increasing acceptance by mainstream finance as a legitimate store of value, often referred to as digital gold. This acceptance is a significant milestone for Bitcoin. Furthermore, they will point to XRP's protracted and high-stakes legal battle with the SEC as a colossal impediment, which has created a lot of uncertainty around its future, casting a long shadow over its future prospects. This legal battle is a significant hurdle that XRP must overcome. For these observers, the notion of XRP overtaking Bitcoin, particularly within a relatively short time frame like 2025, borders on pure fantasy. They see it as an unrealistic expectation given the current market dynamics. Section 7. The 2025 finish line, placing your bets in a wildly unpredictable market. So here we stand, metaphorically speaking, gazing towards this somewhat arbitrary 2025 finish line. The year 2025 has been marked by many as a significant milestone in the world of cryptocurrency, a year where predictions and speculations run wild. In one corner we have Bitcoin, the undisputed, reigning and often rather stoic heavyweight champion of the crypto world. Bitcoin, with its decentralized nature and limited supply, has long been the gold standard of digital currencies. And in the other corner, we have XRP, the agile and often controversial challenger, armed with its claims of superior transaction speed, dramatically lower costs, and a laser focus on revolutionizing the way banks and financial institutions shuttle money across international borders. XRP aims to be the bridge currency for international transactions. Will XRP actually manage to overtake Bitcoin in terms of market capitalization by the end of 2025? This is the question on everyone's mind, sparking debates and discussions across the crypto community. The most brutally honest and frankly the only sensible answer is, it is highly improbable. Bitcoin's dominance and brand recognition are formidable barriers. However, could XRP make substantial gains? Could it surprise us all with its performance? Could it further solidify its position as a crucial utility token within its specific niche of international finance? Absolutely. XRP's partnerships with major financial institutions give it a unique edge. The cryptocurrency market, as we have been reminded countless times through boom and bust cycles, is a gloriously, and at times terrifyingly, unpredictable beast. Its volatility is both its charm and its curse. So grab your popcorn and settle in, because this particular crypto drama is far from reaching its final act. The twists and turns are sure to keep us all on the edge of our seats.